How you doing? It's Dan McDonald. I'm the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. We're snuggled up nice and close to the camera here so that hopefully you can hear what we're saying. It's kind of busy here at the Fairfax Eco Fest, but I wanted to come out, and Sophia is actually working with Bethanne today, helping her with all this busyness. And so it's my turn to sit down. I love to do interviews with very cool people doing very cool things. And you're doing something very, very rare and unique. Well, I mean, you know, I go around and I'm a purist.
Yes,
I know that. And so
knows.
I'm not going to put anything on my body or in my body that's not as pure as it can be. And that's why I love the stuff that you're doing here.
Thank you.
How did you get involved in creating these products that are pure?
Okay. So my philosophy is really, truly, and I mean it with every morsel when I say it, is like edible skincare. It should be so pure, it should be so nourishing as well. Not just pure and clean, but truly nourishing, like filled with high-level nutrition that your body is going to receive, because your skin is your largest organ. So like anything you're putting on it, you really need to be taking advantage of that. That's how I see it. So I got started in 2007 making my own skincare in my small kitchen. I started with body scrubs and creams and just face masks. And I just tried different combinations with different flowers and herbs and different types of sugars and superfoods and all of these different things that I was consuming as part of my diet, and then put it together alchemically. At the time, it was a little bit more haphazardly, like, ooh, what can I do? I was getting all creative and just expressing myself artistically. And then ultimately it formed, and there was such a demand that it became a product line.
Oh, so you were just sharing with your family and friends?
Exactly,
And it said, make more of that?
Exactly.
When did this, I'll go straight into it, but like, when did this thing, this is my, I go through like.
He's totally obsessed.
I know, I'm obsessed. Well, it's like I've used maybe, 50 or 80 creams in my life.
I know.
Because, you gotta look good on the videos, right? And this is just my favorite of all time. How did this lavish beauty cream come about?
I came up with it probably like a year and a half ago. And the thing is like, every woman's always like, just give me the daily moisturizer. I just want one product. And I'm a really low maintenance girl. I do not jump through a whole bunch of products. I have a one-step routine, it's like, that's it, one product once a day. And then I just rotate all my products. So the Lavish is like for someone who wants one that's deeply hydrating, that's age-defying. I'm not a believer in saying anti-aging because it's going against something we don't want. So it's just helping your body look and support it in being more youthful. And yes, it's for wrinkles and lines and sagginess and all of this stuff that happens typically. Yes.
I just want that miracle cream you put on and
exactly.
go away, and I look 20 years younger.
And there's a lot of things between the diet and your lifestyle choices and the products that you're using and the thoughts that you're thinking and how you're managing stress. So Lavish, I started, is really just like, what's that one product, a deeply moisturizing, hydrating cream that is not greasy, that absorbs in immediately. That's really the whole idea here, so that you're not greasy, you're not like, ooh, I got that on my skin and it's uncomfortable. It's like I really wanted something to be like the ultimate one product that someone could go to.
So is this your top seller?
Oh, it's definitely in terms of my skincare.
Yeah.
It's my second bestseller.
Oh, what's your first?
I don't have my bestseller here because I totally sold out. I had some people do a couple reviews about my top seller, which is the herbal infused coconut beauty oils. I have 2 flavors, and it's 100% edible. You can prepare food with it, prepare your raw foods, cook with it, whatever you're doing, and use it as deodorant, eye makeup remover, body lotion, suntan cream, and oil. It's literally the most like multi-purpose, internal, external.
So all your stuff basically feeds the skin from the outside.
Exactly.
While you're while I will make videos teaching them how to feed it from the inside.
Exactly.
And you do both.
Yes.
And then what happens is, like what we were talking about, is that we've both had kind of a hard run here. We've been through a lot of stuff in this life, and so a lot of times it's not just about the food, or it's not just about the beauty products, but it's about like a lot of stress. But we use nutrition and these highly nourishing beauty products to offset while we're going through this process of relieving ourselves of the internal stress.
Yes, exactly. I mean, stress plays such a big role. It's like you could be doing the most amazing diet, following it to a T. You could be using the most pure products. You could be using my stuff. You could be doing all kinds of different things in your life. But in the way that you manage stress, if you're not handling it well, if you are really having a hard time chronically, where things are building up and you're not processing your emotions, you're not dealing with things, it's going to come through your skin. It's going to look like psoriasis and eczema and redness and inflammation, and you're not going to be feeling your best, you know? And there's kind of a disconnect there. It's like our skin literally is our biggest organ, and it speaks to us. It communicates and what's going on in our body, and all the different parts of our skin coordinate with different organs and sections of our body. So it really is easy to figure out, okay, which organ and which system of my body is overworked or totally stressed or just needs a little bit of TLC and some support right now. So yeah, stress plays a huge role. I feel like we need to really be supporting our diets with just really progressive strategies to help maintain a level of calm and zen and being really grounded, so that we're not living a life of chaos, and so that we can be on our mission-driven lives and be calm, cool, and collected even when there's like crazy storms going on and the rug is pulled out from beneath your feet in life, and like, you know, stuff happens. What are you going to do? It's how you react to that. And so if you're not reacting in a positive way, you're going to look completely different. I've noticed it in me, just chronic stress. I mean, everyone has, you know. So I think we can all relate to that. It's like, if you're not, it's beyond just not getting enough sleep. It's like, you can see it in your face when someone's really, really stressed. And you never really know what's going on with someone until you know their story. You know, so that's where kind of releasing the judgment is like, we can't really look at, oh, well, how are they looking? It's like, well, they may have something going on in their life that's really difficult for them. You know, and they're doing the best that they can, and hopefully they're eating the right foods and they're using super pure, nourishing products, and then ultimately really working like on their inner peace and calm presence, so that they can live their lives with passion and drive and peace and harmony.
I'm glad you shared that, because I wanted everyone to know for sure that you're a million times more than just some amazing products.
Yes, for sure.
You're, you know, in fact, I consider you a genius in certain ways. As far as, I mean, you're very, very smart, articulate. It's loud as heck, and who knows if anyone
So
can
loud
even hear
here.
a damn word we're saying.
Hopefully.
So we'll have to do another interview later, so that we can even dig deeper into some of the things that you use to help yourself and your clients to maintain a stress-free life. But I wanted to make this video short because, again, this is just my way of, you know, it's sharing this amazing stuff, and I wanted you to share this awesome stuff with my viewers today, so they could get access to some of the best stuff in the world, I think, that I've ever used. I've been around quite a while, looking at ingredients, reading ingredients, and when I see things that is just all 100% recognizable, I know what it is. There's no polysorbate methylpisipate, you know what I mean? It's like you don't even know what the hell that is. Is that like some kind of extract from horse urine or what? You know
And
what I'm
it's
saying?
beyond that. I mean, you know, there's this whole concept of like pure products, and just because it's missing toxic ingredients doesn't mean it's this pure, pristine, amazing product. Like, I literally mean you can guzzle it by the jar. Like, literally, I don't, you know, there's still people calling things organic and natural that's 100% edible, organic, sensual love butter. I call it love one another. And it's 100% edible, internal, external, on your body, under your eyes, as a sexual lubricant, on your elbows, like however you want to use it, you know? And that's my philosophy. Not just skipping the stuff that should have been taken out of products like 100 years ago or 20 years ago. Whenever, you know, it's like, when did the stuff start getting even put into products? I don't even, you know, and why? It was to preserve it, but like, you can have really exceptional products without putting preservatives in it, and I do that, and I just use the smallest amount of natural preservative, and it's a food. So it's not just about skipping the bad stuff, it's about getting stuff in there that's really potent and helpful and healing to your skin, so that it's effective. So you're not just like using some potion that's going to work wonders on you that you spend a bunch of money on. It's like, I'm a believer you should be able to use a small amount of the product that you're using and use it for months and see a difference, have a visual difference within days. So that's how I believe. It better be potent, and it better be pure, and it better be progressive.
thank God you can talk loud. I really hope everyone can hear what we're saying.
Hopefully, I kind of lost my voice already.
This is. I just want to go over your stuff real quick because here comes the sun, so people are going to need some. Because I am adamantly opposed to the filthy and disgusting things that I think the sunscreen causes cancer.
Crazy.
It's filthy,
well,
right?
And it reacts with the sun, so it's
in a
like
negative way.
Completely. If you put that on your skin, then the sun is like cooking your skin and it's baking it into your body, right into your blood, right into your liver, and your liver doesn't know what to do with
metals.
that. Yeah, so it's gonna lead to nothing but not good things if you're using crazy bad sunscreens. And the reality is that when there's an alternative and it's such a superior alternative, whether it's mine or some other one that is super pure, this is just Morocco argan oil, golden jojoba, red raspberry seed oil, which is what gives it the SPF of 30 to 40, and kukui nut oil, which is they're all lighter oils that absorb in really well, and it has vitamin E. So anti-inflammatory. It's not just for sun protection though, it's for reversing sun damage from the days when maybe we weren't so mindful of what we put onto our skin, and using junky toxic products. It's like to reverse damage. So it's just a regular body oil as well.
Okay, and then we went over
face.
We went over my favorite here. This is the one I use every day. And then here's another one. This is the under eye cream.
Yes.
You call it Wake Up Sunshine.
Wake Up Sunshine.
Now, tell us a little bit about that one.
Okay, so it's a blend of different herbs and flowers and lighter oils, so it's not heavy. Again, it's absorbing and really lightly. It's got sea buckthorn and rosehip and tamarind and usnea. Which, if you don't know what any of these herbs and flowers are, they're just pure. They're of the earth. They're plants. They're materials that you would eat that are consumable, and they're very high-level nutrition. And I say that all the time, but high-level nutrition meaning it delivers an abundant variety of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients, things that are protective for your skin on a cellular level. And you're absorbing it in, so take advantage of that.
Okay, and then...
and it's really the whole idea of the difference, because you asked what was the difference between Lavish and the eye cream. The eye cream's more tonifying. It's more for tightening and for what you would associate an eye cream with. For puffiness, for dark circles, for stress, for... I use it all over my face as well. It's not just like only... Again, I'm a believer in get one product, use it everywhere. You don't need a product for your cheeks, for your eyes, for your body, for all these... That's just sales and marketing. If you just get one, it's totally fine. I feel you should be able to use them in many different ways, and then you get a lot higher value from your investment.
Cool. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. There's the last thing I wanted to share was, of course, these are the magic herbal chocolate bars, huh?
Yes.
Tell us about what makes your chocolate so special, so different.
They are very different. So I definitely don't consider my chocolates like a regular raw vegan chocolate bar. And the reason for that is it's really more of an herbal bar than a chocolate bar. And I've had people tell me that, even fellow chocolatiers, and they're really potent. In this one, the flavor is Herbal Harmony, and I have 40 different adaptogenic tonic herbs. And what that is those are ingredients that are basically like anti-stimulants that bring balance to your body, so you're not overstimulated by the cacao if you're sensitive to it like I am, or like any kind of stimulation. So I like to bring harmony so that you're feeling grounded and supported and really truly balanced. You're not off the wall with energy, and where one bite satisfies, so you're getting such amount of minerals and everything that you need from just that one bite that you don't need to be gobbling up a whole bunch of stuff. As I mentioned to you, I don't want to get people addicted to chocolate. I don't think it's a healthy addiction or any kind of food addiction. I want people to be able to have one of their favorite foods, but if you're going to do it, take advantage of what cacao is and how it was used historically. It's a sacred food. It was always used as a catalyst to drive the medicine in deeper. And so let's do that. Let's use all these adaptogens that protect your DNA, they unleash your genetic potential, they really calm and support your nervous system so that in a time of chaos, you are able to handle the stresses of life without totally freaking out, And cacao, it's a delivery vehicle, and it's one of the best ways I've seen in my experience to have people not give up some of the things that they want in their life, which is a little bit of dessert, a little bit of sweetness, and to be able to get the nourishment and support that they need as a whole well-being kind of a thing.
sounds pretty magic. So
Gluten-free, dairy-free, everything.
yeah,
free.
and then there's one last thing which looks pretty dang good here, and that's the chocolate gold.
Yes, and that's this. So this I just made. This is like what people
Bam.
have a really wonderful response to this. This is essentially like the spreadable, spoonable version of my bars, but I sweeten it with an unfiltered, local organic raw honey from a beekeeper up in Sonoma, local to me, super conscious beekeeper who, it's just, you have to be really careful with who you're sourcing bee products from, and I am, and I know him personally. So anyway, so that's what this is. The flavor that I'm sampling today is caramel. I also have a goji one. I have a black maca one. I have an herbal one with the same herbs that I put into this chocolate bar. And the idea being that it's just a sensual, spoonable love fudge sauce. So as a frosting, put it on cakes and cookies and pies. And it's like I have 2 young nieces and they don't eat very well. And I can send this to them. And hopefully they'll use that instead of using like the stuff that we were eating when we were growing up, which was not clean, it wasn't pure. So it's like, again, if the kids and if the people want to have their chocolate and dessert, there needs to be really superior options with ingredients like black shilajit that are potentiators, that are high in, exceptionally high in minerals, that are literally foods that come right out of the earth. These aren't like lab created, isolated vitamins or anything like that. These are really potent, powerful ingredients that have been used for thousands of years. And it's interesting because they're called superfoods now, but only in America. I mean, because they're really just, and herbs, it's like really, they've been used for so long. It's just Americans, of course, have to put a label on it and call it something, package it, but I mean, yeah.
They're just actually traditional medicinal herbs that have been used for thousands of years.
Literally hundreds, thousands of years in traditional Chinese medicine. I mean, tonic herbs are used as like a food category, as a food group, and so I think that's something really to pay attention to, and that's my main strategy for staying calm. And I mean, when I ask people how they are, the 2 things they always say is they're tired and they're stressed. Everyone can relate to that, and I can, you can, we all can. And it's like, so what do we do to remedy that? Well, for me, using herbs, tonics, adaptogens have proven to be the most #1 remedy, strategy, progressive technique that I have for my health. I mean, I could watch some crazy stuff go on in my life and just be calm. You have to be calm in a time of panic and chaos. And you know, this is coming from someone who I used to live with, a ton of anxiety. And I talk with people all day. Panic attacks, anxiety, lots of fear coming through. And yes, it comes through your skin and in the way that you look. So it's really worth dialing into that technique. And that's why I put it into my chocolates, put it into my skincare. Get it in any way that you can. It's kind of my philosophy. And if you're gonna use products, then use stuff that's been infused with really crazy high-level nutrition.
Right, and integrity as well. So after all that, where can we find all of this awesome stuff?
All right. Well, so the website where I sell everything is Chocolate Goldies, Goldies, and I have an Etsy store, so maybe some of you are familiar with Etsy. Etsy is kind of like eBay, but for smaller businesses, handcrafted, a lot of women-owned, and that's where I sell. So ediblegoddess.etsy.com is my Etsy link.
So is that where I should send them?
Yeah.
Underneath the video,
Sure.
There'll be a link, the Etsy webpage.
Yes.
I myself am going to pick up a couple more of these. This is my most highly recommended, DTM approved, weigh 100,000%. I use
not
it
exaggerating.
every single day. Yeah, she knows how much I order. She sent me a free one. That was so nice. Thank you. Last time. And I'm going to also try this under eye cream today too. I think I'll pick up a couple of those as well.
Thank you.
So,
Hope you
thank
liked
you.
it. Hope that was helpful.
there's a lot more inside that head of hers. I hope you heard at least 1 or 2 words with all this chaos, but we had to sit down and do this. It's just very important that I promote people and things that I believe in, and I help Bethanne, and I help you, and I help me, and I help all of us, and I help the world by making y'all know that there are things out there that don't have chemicals and that are actually really, truly divinely created products out there. So Thank you so much. Check the link down below, and if you want to check out any more of this stuff and order some and get some on your skin. So anything else?
I will just say one thing, and that is that in the products that you buy, they are imprinted with the message of the person and the formulator who created it. So you want to appreciate and like the person's energy that's handcrafted it. So that's just kind of a rule that I personally use when I shop and support people and invest my money. Who are the people who are actually making my products? I want to know them. That's a reason why it's fun to do a video with Dan. You can actually get to know me, get a sense of me, what I'm about, my philosophy, my beliefs, and because you can't really say that on a label, you know, so it's just every product is imprinted with a message, and that's it.
Awesome.
And I hope you are super inspired and stay inspired as always.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate you.